Hello
All
and
right.
welcome to another Netrunner game. Here we have a tournament that was from July 2026 in Berkeley, California. I'm Brita.
And I'm Seristine, or Melody. Yeah, happy to be here.
So today we have me on the left playing PD. I have one of these great July with Pride Month over alts that Josh made, and we have Binderpaper on the right playing Essa, and it looks like we're already going, and I have played uh, YDL and installed over HQ. Melee, gonna let you maybe take charge because I definitely remember how this game, maybe not how it proceeded, but how it ended, and I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a pretty standard opening for a corp. Going draw, YDL, ice is like very normal. Um,
The
a
fancy
little
hedge
bit
fund.
slow, maybe, not trying to shove. Yeah, fancy hedge fund is just not trying to like shove something into a remote immediately,
Yeah,
which is like,
I think that usually I do, but against Essa, I might have been worried about Trustushka. That maybe
oh
or
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
I just
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
have a humanoid or something to jam. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, it's usually a bad idea to open yourself up to getting fisted
I think
early.
against like a
Um,
shaper, I'll pretty much always just like jam in the remote immediately. But against
mhm.
Krim or Seb, I'm worried about transfer, and against Essa, I'm worried about yeah, the sabotage. So I'll probably ice up HQ first and then
Mhm.
proceed to jam. What do you think of this matchup of IDs?
Um, I mean, I think that this is like not a particularly weird matchup in terms of ISA matchups. I think a lot of ISA matchups can be rather explosive one way or the other. Thinking about like, Alco just putting infinity cards into all the zones. Uh, Lots of like this is pretty middle of the road, I would say, in terms of ASA matchups.
And
Um,
there I am, turn two, putting something remote, and
yep,
Binder's just kind of building his board state. Has
moneying
a
up.
verbal, fermenter, ghost tongue, just getting all
Yeah,
the hardware down, it looks like.
yeah. I am a little bit surprised by the verbal plasticity. It's really good if you can get it down turn one. And in ASA, I imagine you probably get to um, discard extra copies, which is nice.
I guess so, yeah.
But not
Maybe it's
necessarily.
valuable to have a recurring draw that can't be like core damage out of your hand, like
Uh-huh.
Ritual can or something. Oh, and I have apparently jammed an agenda, and looks like Midnight 3.
Night 3 Arcology, pretty good against Asa, having cards to discard to sabotage or and just keep things flowing. Looks like there's a big deal in archives as well, which I don't know what our target for the PD recursion is.
Um,
Uh
I think we took back Seamless because it was a Seamless event. I think
oh
I
yeah,
took
yeah, yeah,
Seamless
yeah. That
back,
makes
yeah.
sense. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I think that that's probably a better thing to recur early in the game. You
Yeah, I think
want
that
the
big deal got sabotaged from one of the core damages.
yeah, yeah. Otherwise, it'd be removed from the game.
Right.
But I imagine we're probably going to score one more either 4-2 or 3-2, and then um, use the big deal, get back the big deal to finish things off,
Yeah, that's
unless we're too poor to do so. So,
generally my attempted game plan in these games. We'll see how that turns
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Um,
Looks like we're shuffling something back. I didn't quite see what that was. Maybe a YDL, um,
I think that's what I chose,
but
yeah.
yeah,
You got a
we're
bit of a
at.
chicken and the egg with the YDL and the big deal of like you need the money for the big deal to be relevant.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure. And one would imagine that there's more than one copy of Big Deal in the deck, if that's our
There is not.
template.
I will tell you there's one exactly one copy of Big Deal in this deck. So
Oh well,
there it is.
it's there when we need it, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Um,
Ominous foreshadowing.
I see, I see. Well, we'll find out. Looks like Binder Paper has an infinite quantity of money, with two fermenters, Ghost Tongue, Paladin, Verbal Plasticity. This is basically um, as set up as a runner could be on turn. What is this, turn 3?
3, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
And I've decided to ice archives, I guess, against sabotage. I wanted
Yeah.
to put that there instead of R&D.
I think that that is fair. I mean, there's always finality, which I'm always scared about, but you know, um, yeah, I mean that's what ESA does is just taxes you on your ice and forces you to spread out maybe a little bit more than you
The one
would
thing about
normally want to.
this deck, there's only 8 agendas in it in a 44 card deck. So and one of them's already out of the game and possibly somewhere in my hand. So that's it. Altar Tranquility home grade that I just
Okay,
reposted to the
yeah.
server.
Yep. 4 credits is more than the runner has. So
I'm
Binderpaper could crack this fermenter and run back for it, but that is pretty tempo negative.
Yeah, I'm usually
So
pretty happy if someone wants to pay to trash Tranquility, especially when I haven't raised yet.
yeah,
Especially when they're
yeah,
on so few credits. But
yeah, it's pretty tough. I definitely find myself overreacting to Tranquility. I think it's very important in the Leo matchup, but in
on the other hand, I was on only like 3 credits, I think, so that Tranquility let
yeah,
me get back up to hedge fund range. So
which yeah,
maybe it was
you were
important
on
to
four
trash.
credits, rezzed the Trank
Oh,
grid,
right. Right, right.
installed up to 5 for the credit perfect hedge fund. Um, yeah, that's sort of my experience with that card. Is it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, I
Um,
do like
yeah,
between
hard to.
Tranquility and YDL, you can get back up from some pretty low credit totals pretty quickly,
Yeah,
which I think
I,
can be helpful. Maybe not as much in this matchup, but definitely against like transfers
mhm.
and like emergency ice reses, stuff like that.
For sure, for sure. All right, we've got a pair
Rev
of 2 cost.
we got Revolver.
Abacy.
Yeah, which I am reading because I don't know what that card does, and I still don't know what that card does.
Yeah. So Abacy, I believe when you fully break a piece of ice with it, you may trash a card from your grip and draw a card, um, which is pretty cool. It kind of fits with the verbal plasticities. Fits with getting duplicates out of your hand, which is nice. We're remembering to put bullets into our revolver.
Yeah,
Very
important.
important.
Do you remember? So Abase
Um,
breaks which? Is that a code gate breaker?
it's a decoder,
It's a
yes.
decoder.
So this is the. So I think that ASAs are some ASAs at least are leaning towards this setup where you run revolver, Abacy, and then you have Begamo, obviously,
Right,
for the
the barriers.
last one.
It's pretty good
Um,
against because you can expect HB to have Brawn, which is um,
Let them dream. Yeah, I mean,
I think I decided to just let them have that rather than bother to pop my event horizon.
I think that seems correct. You forced out the run, the bullets, and you'll be back with better ice. Um,
Yeah, I think in
yeah,
this
that
deck, my experience is like the most taxing ice is generally Brawn, and with Begamot, like it kind of does nothing, which is unfortunate sometimes
yes,
in this matchup.
yeah, base uh 2 strength plus 1 for every core damage. So at 4 core damage,
I think they
which
have
is 1
3
away
right
here.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. So as soon as they install the Begamo, um, they are past Bran. So that is a great target to trash, to sabotage. Is the benefit of Bran.
Yeah,
I see
that's
that
true.
we have a Spin Doctor. Okay.
And we are Katorga breakouting R&D to take back Hush. I see that he sees the event horizon and goes to get the Hush, so makes
Mm,
sense.
yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it's a lot less good when it doesn't have the activated ability,
Yeah,
for
I've actually
sure.
been
I see
putting
what.
Hush in my runner decks occasionally now,
Mhm.
specifically for Event Horizon mostly, because a lot of people are
Yeah,
running
I
it.
think it makes a lot of sense. Um, hmm. I do appreciate the rereading of Abacy because there's a lot of words in that icebreaker. Yeah, very cool card. All right, we're drawing 2 cards. We've got the Spin Doctor in the remote. We're gonna Is that a YDL?
Yes, it's a Brindle
Nice.
Mold YDL
Okay.
alt.
Hmm. Looks like that was a sure gamble's worth.
Yeah, I think
Um,
so. Not having the best YDLs in this game. You ideally want to have them right after you've drawn and skipped your discard phase with Midnight.
yeah. Something I play a lot of YDL and Nebula, obviously. Something I like to do is obviously install the Spin Doctor and draw up to maximum hand size the turn before I intend to play the YDL,
Mm,
and then pop the Spin Doctor during the runner's turn to get above the hand size, and then you take your mandatory, you play the YDL, and then you play two more cards to get back down to your max hand size.
makes
But
sense.
obviously, you don't always have the luxury of taking that time to do that.
And there's the
Um,
finality.
oh gosh. Okay.
Hit the other
Finality,
finale out of hand.
hitting
Okay.
finality. Um, okay, so trashing the top card.
I think I
We're
trashed one from
seeing.
hand and one from deck
Mhm.
for Seas a Managarm Skunk Works.
Okay. That's something that I'd like to trash as the runner, but
Sees
sometimes it doesn't happen.
a, I think, Corporate Hospitality.
Yes, that does have a trash cost of one, which we can pay. So we're down to one credit. And
Seamless.
okay,
And Let Them Dream. Not a bad
okay,
finality for me.
yeah, that we really are pretty happy with that one. Um,
So what would you be doing in either of our shoes right now, do you think?
yeah. So as the runner, I can see the second seamless launch. So I'm anticipating that there's going to be a push in the remote server. So I'm definitely interested in trying to get my Begamo online, and getting the credits to install the Begamo.
How much does that cost? Do you
Um,
remember?
I believe that's 5 credits.
Okay.
So right now we're at six,
We'll have
which
at
is
least
enough
two from
to,
Paladin, and we have a presumably 5 tick fermenter.
yes. Um, so yeah, we've got plenty of credits if we want them. If we're anticipating on being click taxed, um, that we might need to pre-draw. Um, okay, installing piece of ice. Install 2 cards.
So we saw
I
the
would
Seamless and the
anticipate,
Managarm, so
yeah,
yeah.
this looks very much like a um, agenda push here. With 10 credits on the fermenter, I think we're in a good spot, but it's a little spooky.
You have to 2 clicks to install and pop to install Begamo and pop the
Yeah,
fermenter. Oh, we've already drawn. Maybe we don't have the
yes,
Begamo in hand.
that's sort of what I was thinking. Okay, so we've got
Ah,
Hush, and then
so maybe we're
install
preparing for
run means that, yeah.
a future a future run, or do you think he's gonna push this turn?
I mean, we can just face check into Brawn here if we really want to. Um,
I
and
only have what 8 credits, so if I res Brawn, I actually can't score out this turn.
that's true. That's true. That's a good catch. Um,
Oh, Botulus.
Botulus. Okay. Um, oh, we're taking the Pelican credit. We're running.
We have exactly
Uh,
enough to beat Managarm, and it is a Brawn.
there it is, the Brown. Okay. Um, well, surely we break here.
Break the first one. But then you can't run next turn either, because then Botulus only gets up to 1.
That's true. That's true.
But I guess because I can't score it this turn, so maybe you want to be able to run next turn, because it'll still be there, presumably.
True. True.
Unless I have
Yeah,
double
I think that.
seamless. If I have double seamless, I can go to
No,
0.
that is a good thought, and it looks like it's what Binder is going to go for. Um, so we get our piece of ice back. Perhaps one of the face down cards.
Yeah, I think I took an Archives card.
Yeah. Now, the thing that we really don't want to see from Binder Paper as the corp is install Begamo, click fermenter, run. Um, Fortunately, we are clicking for credits. So,
Yeah,
yeah, helping our opponent out. Click one, fermenter.
I don't know if I should have like spent the turn clearing Fermenter instead in retrospect, if that would have been better. Or I'm only on 2 credits though, so it's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, it's a pretty. Oh my gosh. So I laid out the worst case scenario, and it appears that that's exactly what's happening. So we take a core damage.
Oh, we're not using the botch
Oh, but
list
we don't have the botch list because
of MU, I
of
guess.
MU. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One, two, three. With the hush. That's
Right,
5
right.
MU. Because Begamo is big. Okay,
I'm
we are trashing a
sabotaging
couple
core
cards.
damage.
Yeah, didn't quite see what those cards were,
No,
but
I've
yeah,
not been good at flashing them to the camera this game.
that's totally okay. I think that playing good Netrunner is better than pandering to the camera.
I'm not sure I'm doing
So
either, but
obviously,
we'll find out.
yeah.
So they're
Okay,
making the
okay,
run
the
now, and
one
they
to the
have
brain.
one click left, so they have to pay through Managarm.
Mm-hmm.
I am raising the Managarm.
Yep. 5 credits for Managarm is it's hefty, but that does still leave us with enough to trash it once we get through. Um,
And it
yeah,
is the
Managarm is
midnight.
interesting because it's kind of like a piece of ice that
Yeah,
costs 5 to break, or 2 clicks.
right.
Um, okay, like Creative Commission.
Ugh.
Oh,
Out of Essa is interesting.
yeah. So, all right, looks like we're click 1 drawing, click 2 drawing. We're really trying to find a YDL or literally anything that gives us any amount of.
That's a greasing, I think. Gets us a
And
little
yeah,
money.
Gracing gives us forward tempo in a way that's quite nice. Yeah, I'm a fan of this card. Um,
Yeah, I swapped because I think this deck had red level clearance, and
mhm.
after that got banned, I swapped them in for greasing. But I've actually found the greasings to be like maybe just better for this
I think if
particular
you're
deck.
playing a fair list,
Yeah,
that Gracing probably is just better. Um, the unfair things that you can do with red level clearance are, of course, much better than the unfair things you can do with Gracing.
sure.
T 4,400 memory diamond.
Interesting. I guess it gives you the hand
Yeah,
size to counteract Essa
yeah,
core
I'm
damage.
surprised, especially in this matchup. I wouldn't expect hand size to matter too much.
We want to install another
Um,
fermenter, so it's just for the MU, I
okay.
guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I think that's completely reasonable in that case. And then we end with another 5 credit creative commission. Um, I've heard that card's good. I think it was banned at one time.
Weird.
Um, yeah. Okay. Well, we are installing and
I think I installed again on the outside there that like
I
one
see,
of
I see.
those is
So
my
there's a
hand and one of those is presumably a spin doctor. I don't quite
one would
remember.
anticipate. Yeah.
So this is something I like to do as PD. They know I have the seamless in hand, at least one, maybe two. If you could just put something in every turn and at
Hmm.
least do the mind game of like, do I need to pay through the server to check this or not?
Absolutely. I think that makes a lot of sense. It's really, really taxing. The Begamo makes it less
Less, yeah.
so, but especially if this is like another sleep near. Oh, it's not a piece of ice that we can res, unfortunately. Although we are taxing revolver bullets quite heavily.
Ooh,
Okay, so we don't love to see the
it's possible I was
ecology.
super flooded or something. Also, I noticed I haven't been playing
Yeah,
money cards or what, I've just been
yeah,
drawing and yeah.
yeah. I do wonder if behind the um, Slipnir is the better place for the cards to be, or for the agendas to be.
Hmm,
Um, just because Abacy isn't great at breaking that card.
that's true.
Um, but I mean, honestly, like you do really want to be pushing every turn as PD, especially in this sort of deck. You don't really have the ability to close out games in quite the same way as like um, you know, 3 event horizon Wayland deck maybe.
Right. And there's no like
Uh,
measured thread, there's no kill thread. So the
exactly,
game is
exactly.
just the
Hmm.
mind game of the money scoring window basically, and like
Yeah,
the revolver bullet scoring window and stuff like that.
absolutely. I am curious what this piece of ice is right here.
Yeah, I don't remember. If I was me now, I would have put
Mhm.
maybe a second. I think the only other sentry in this deck is Drafter, which may be just for revolver taxing points, or maybe
Mhm.
Sleipnir MIC. Um,
Yeah, I was thinking MIC. I would imagine that Sleipnir would have been rezzed
yeah,
earlier at a couple points where you had 5 credits,
yeah.
so I would anticipate MIC here. Um, yeah,
I still haven't iced R&D
some
at all,
HP.
so
All right, top card. Here it is.
that's a Whitey L.
Well, as the corp, we're excited to be drawing that soon,
For sure.
but as the runner, not so happy to see that one on top. Light the fire. Holy
I have
smokes.
to
Yeah, we're
read that.
reading that card. Um, so I believe that this card removes the text from all cards in the root of the server
Yes.
during a run. Um,
Oh, I've
okay, we're
scored out
scoring out.
and Let Them
Let them
Dream.
dream.
That was an agenda that I pushed last turn there.
Okay. Um,
So now
makes
I
sense.
believe the math, because because all of the Midnights are out of the game, is that Binder
Yes.
needs to score a Melié's luxury line in order to win the game, and I've just bottom decked one with the Let Them Dream that I scored.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
There's only two other agendas besides that one. There's another luxury line and there's a third Let Them Dream, but that stealing just the Let Them Dream won't end the game for either
Yeah,
of us
because we're
now.
at 5 points currently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so, and on the other hand, we need to score out a luxury line ourselves to win the game.
Yes.
Um, so really, the question is, where is this last luxury line?
This is a point where
And
probably I recurred a seamless, I believe. I probably should have recurred
big
that
deal?
big deal. I think that was a mistake.
Mm, hmm.
Um,
I think that's fair.
I guess
Um,
it's possible to never advance out the luxury line,
yeah,
double seamless. So maybe that's cheaper. I only have 8 credits. Maybe I think that that's more likely to happen than big deal.
yeah, we did draw the YDL, but again, um, 8 credits is a lot less than the 18, I believe, that you require to big deal advance or
Yes,
advance
because
big
big
deal.
deal is 17, and then you need one to advance before that. So
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, so we'll see what we got.
another thing to worry about is that my R&D is looking awfully slim right here.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so we've got the Botulus here. Again, it does seem like this is probably MIC. So I'm not entirely convinced that this Botulus is going to accomplish a ton.
You do need a
Um,
click to steal the train, so even if you just break the end the run at MIC, you still
yeah, it
kind
can
of are
still click
prevented.
text you.
Yeah.
Yeah. This Hush is just permanently parked on this event horizon, though, which is a bit of a pain. It looks like we are
YDLing.
YDLing for a hedge fund's worth of credits, and we are pushing. All right.
Unfortunately, my YDLs of this game have just been hedge funds 4, 5, and 6, it
Yeah.
looks like, but sometimes
Mhm.
it happens.
All right. So if I'm the runner, I'm terrified personally. Um,
You think that this is the train and I'm going to double seamless out this turn?
I think that that's definitely a possibility. I've seen 2 seamlesses this game, and I think we know that both of them are in the hand right now because we saw one. Oh no, one of them actually I think got shuffled back into the deck through Spin Doctor. Um, we saw it on our finality turn,
Yes. I don't
and
know
we
if I
saw.
drew it with the spin doctor. I think 'cause
Mhm.
I don't remember. I might have shoveled it back.
Yeah, yeah. Um, well, if I was a better Netrunner player, maybe I would know whether or not there were 2 seamlesses in hand. All right, so we've got raindrops on. Uh, I can't actually tell where this raindrops is trying to go.
It,
Okay.
HQ maybe? No, it is the remote. That is an auto
Oh,
campaign. Oop, you're becoming a robot a little bit, Melody.
oh, sorry.
Welcome
Um,
back.
it seems like we spent money to pay through the event horizon
Oh, because
in
we
order to
lost our
draw.
revolver earlier, yes.
Yeah, in order to, and also it draws us cards off of the raindrops.
Right,
Um,
right.
but that obviously took away all the money that we needed to trash the auto campaign. Bahia bands, so on R&D.
It's interesting. This deck also has three humanoids. I don't think we've seen any of those yet. Maybe they got sabotaged. Because that's
Yeah,
often something I like to do. It is bait for something that if they run it, they get taxed. Oh, there's another seamless on top of
there's the
R&D.
same list. Oh my gosh, we are also pretty thin on R&D.
Sure, I think
Um,
if I remember correctly, there's like five cards left or something at this
we do
point.
still have a spin doctor, so that is gonna help us. Um, yeah, we do have to close this game out sooner than later. Oh my gosh, wait. We know where one of the luxury lines
Yes, it's the
is.
bottom card of the deck.
It's the bottom card of the deck. So if there's, I mean, we need to find that last luxury line,
I will
or we
tell you because I
lose.
remember this. The other luxury line is
Yeah.
in my hand and has been for several turns.
Okay. 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 That makes sense. Um, yeah. I mean, HQ is a great place for them. Sorry, I'm just realizing that we gained so many credits off of that fermenter. Um,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
It's a big fermenter. I'm getting
oh,
sabotaged.
Shachuka. Here it is.
Um, I don't really have that many cards left to lose, so I think I have to sabotage from hand.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
this
I'm
point, I'm
also
very worried
using
about
that.
getting decked out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we know what the bottom card is. Oh gosh. Ooh. What a
I think I'm
spicy
counting, and I have
situation.
one, two, three,
That
five
looks like
cards
four
left.
cards?
Four or
Five?
five?
Okay.
Yeah, I can't tell. It's either four or five.
Uh-huh. Two from the top, one from HQ.
Okay, so now here's the part where I believe I mess up, but
Okay.
um, so here I remember how this game ends, like I said. So I believe what I'm doing here is in 1 second, spinning back the. We'll see. I think I spin back the big deal because I realize that I can't win without big dealing at the last agenda.
Okay.
There's not enough
Yeah.
turns left in the game, even if I like place it in the
And
remote.
we have 17 credits,
Yes.
but not 18
Yes, and I
credits.
think I do the math wrong, and I believe that I
Oh,
have enough credits to big deal out. So I'm like, yeah, I'm spinning back. I'm spinning
yeah.
back just big deal and not a second card. And I'm shuffling into a three-card deck and hoping that I draw the big deal. Um, I'm getting the two from auto. Okay, I'm shuffling. I'm asking my opponent to cut my three-card deck. Yep. And I'm
Yeah.
hoping I draw the big deal to win the game, and I do draw it, and
Yeah.
then I realize
And
that I'm one
then,
credit short.
oh gosh. Oh, it's
So now I have an
the
unprotected
Melius
RD.
City luxury line train wreck in action. I mean,
Yep.
you've been playing a full game's worth of Netrunner at this point. Like, being one credit off is not shocking.
And I
But
am taking some credits.
okay, we
And
surely we have no ice in HQ
yes, I don't
at
believe I
this
have
point.
any ice in HQ. So
So the only thing
now,
to do
yep.
is run HQ or run R&D, then run HQ.
Well, they
I
know there's
think.
two cards left in
Is the
R&D, and
plan.
one of them is the train that I bottomed earlier, except it's no longer on the bottom because I reshuffled. Or
Yes,
we
yeah.
don't know if it's on the bottom. It could be either of the
Yeah,
two cards.
correct. Yeah. I mean, we're thinking about this, but I'm not sure that there's a ton to think about here.
I think he's.
Um,
I have. Oh, I've installed a
a
Tranquility.
Shankrit.
I don't remember how long it's been there. Maybe that was just last
I
turn.
think you credit install last
Hmm.
turn because you went from 17 to 19.
I see. I see.
Uh, Wait, what are we doing?
I think he
Oh,
drew with verbal.
okay. Um,
You need to have a click left also to steal it.
to steal it. Yeah,
Yeah. So
surely we. I.
I think that the game. I think if you just. I think you have to run R&D. If it's not top, you have to run HQ and just hope you hit it.
Yeah, that's sort of the thought that I have is do that. I mean, again, long game with Netrunner.
Yes, it's been a bit.
Yeah,
When neither of
it's
us is. I just made a mistake, obviously, also. So that is a spin
oh my
doctor.
gosh. And we win the 50-50.
Oh, running hot, running hot. So there's more clicks.
Oh my gosh. Wait, okay, no, never mind. I see. I understand. The vision, it's clear to me. And now we have to sabotage.
I sabotage from my hand.
So
I
we
can't
sabotage
sabotage
from
from the
hand.
deck. I know that if he didn't just win just now, then that means I can't sabotage.
Yeah. So interestingly, right here, we
Mhm.
actually we can let the Sleipnir draw one card
Mm,
Serpentine resolve, which means that breaking through Sleipnir instead of costing 6 credits costs 5, I think. Right, with Abyssy. Let me check how much that costs. Uh,
yes, he is credit perfect, not letting the end the runs fire, I believe.
yeah, because it's 2 for 2 strength,
And I am drawing
base
a
1 strength.
card to dilute my hand.
Okay. Yes, because this is the again, once again, we don't have. Oh, and we get to shuffle a card in.
Yeah.
And then right here, there's a 1 in 4, and we get Spin Doctor again. Oh my gosh.
So we talked about after the game that he actually could have won because the top of the deck was Spin Doctor and he had 2 credits. So what he could have done was run the spin,
Run,
trash it,
spin.
run back
Yeah.
again, steal the luxury line, but he forgot that Spin Doctor was trashable. Um,
Yeah.
I think we're discussing this right now, the possible
Yeah.
outcomes.
Oh
But
my
a very
gosh.
dramatic finish,
I
down
mean,
to the
even in
last
the
possible
replay, like I
turn.
can feel the tension. Um, but great game. You have the extra clicks with the auto campaign as well. Like I don't think we're ever supposed to go back into the auto campaign in that situation, obviously.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. It's
but it
also
does.
possible that
Mhm.
um, yeah, the like I could have been decked out before I had time to win. Also,
Oh, absolutely. We were so close to decking out, or like having to trash key pieces from our hand.
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, because we needed Big Deal and Melius to win that game, and I mean, we were very close to having not both of those.
That's definitely
Um,
one of the closest finishes I've had in this tournament, I believe, and in a
yeah,
while
very
in
cool game.
general. Yeah. Well, thank you all for watching,
Yeah,
and
thanks for having me.
we'll see you in the next one.